Welcome to video 9 of the mini importation business manifesto. In this video, I'll be taking a look at an aspect that is very vital in your mini importation sojourn, right? Especially when it comes to selling it. Okay, good thing is that Konga recently started accepting merchants from outside Lagos. That's a good news. We should drink and celebrate for that. Good. But the truth is, for me, I will just say about me, not about every other person now. If I'm buying anything, especially from Jumia, especially from Konga and Kemu, I don't know, maybe it's another form of xenophobia or whatever, but I tend to look out for those sellers that are in Lagos. I don't know why. I don't even have any reason for that, but I know I see myself often trying to look out for those sellers that reside in Lagos. Wow, and when they are in Lagos, I just tend to buy. Maybe I should be wrong, but the thing is, I think I shouldn't be the only one in that line. Some people will also be doing it. So I'm not saying you cannot sell from Konga from your location. Yes, you can. You can, using all the methods we've talked about in the previous videos. All right, but for Jumia, I think you must be a Lagos resident, because they come to your Lagos office and pick up your products. They come to your Lagos office and pick up your products, and then they now take it to their store or their warehouse for sorting and delivery. Okay, so for Konga, you can sell from anywhere, even if you don't want to get, even if you are okay with that. But for Jumia, you must come to their Lagos, and they must come to your office in Lagos. Okay, now let's say you are selling on Jumia and you stay in Kotangora, or you stay in Port Harcourt. All right, how do you go about it? Automatically you are cut off. You can't do anything about that. All right, so what is the way out? Let's say you want to get that virtual Lagos address that gives you that makes it look like you stay in Lagos. You can even do your business virtually from that address, while you just pay some maybe some raised peanuts for using the office virtually. If you have that, you should understand the Konga issue, the one I talked about, people wanting to buy from people in Lagos, and then the Jumia will all be a ride for you. You won't really have any issues using those two platforms. So what's the way out? Okay, if you're not based in Lagos, you're far from drop-off points. All right, you're not based in Nigeria with no trustworthy relative. Yeah, I didn't even mention for people that are living outside the country, but then they want to take part and make money from this business. All right, I didn't mention that. Let's say you stay in Ghana or you stay in Germany. Yeah, I've got a lot of calls from people staying outside the country, UK and US, tell me they want to do this business, they want to sell, but the issue is they are not in Nigeria, and I will tell them working out something. All right, if you're not based in Nigeria and you don't have any trustworthy relatives that can handle your drop-offs and your returns, then what do? If you're in full-time employment as well and do not have time to handle others, all right, you might be staying in Lagos, for example, you might be staying in Port Harcourt, and then you have a store on Konga and you are selling, you have your wares, your products, but then you are too busy with your other businesses, or you have a few full-time employment. Because if you are busy, let's say a banker works from 8 o'clock to 4 p.m. and then you have an order you're supposed to process, Konga will give you 48 hours to process this order. You won't tell me that you leave your banking stuff, come home or whatever to come and process it. No, it doesn't really make sense that way. So if you're in a full-time employment and you don't have time to handle others, then I think a solution is coming your way. If you also lack enough space to store your items, let's say I showed you a video in the introduction of a section in my office where we pack imported items. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to move them, trying to get a facility somewhere close and then move them there just for storing. So if you buy, say, 100 pieces of okay, let's say bulky items like sewing machine, you bring in 100 pieces. I don't think it's easy for you to put it beside your office in the office if they allow that, or it will really be that easy. Okay, so if you lack enough space for storing your items, you're not based in Lagos but you want to get a Lagos address, You want to get a virtual Lagos office you can use for your importation business, strictly for importation business. You are far away from drop-off points and you want people that you can just give orders. It might just be a text or email. Please, I have an order here, deliver. They'll just go and deliver. If it's doing Lagos, deliver immediately. If it's a drop-off thing, dropping off to Tranex or so, they just pick up your invoice, fill it, and then they drop off on Tranex, or they call them to come and pick it up. If you virtually want people to run your business for you, not touching the money aspect, mind you'll be the one controlling the money aspect. The money enters your account. The service I'm talking about here will only cover the side that had to do with deliveries, handling, and storing in most times. Okay, you're far away from drop points, not based in Lagos, with no trustworthy relatives. You are in full-time employment and do not have time to handle orders, or you lack enough space for storing your items, then this is something you love. We'll call it DropOff.ng, and that is the web address, DropOff.ng, DropOff.ng, DropOff.ng. That is the web address. I don't know if it is if our designers, the stage it should be now, but I know our designers and our webmasters are currently working on it. All right, and in the DropOff.ng, among other things which are not listed here that you'll be able to do through the service, through the site, is storage. You can store your goods as much as you want. There should be a fee for storing it anyway, but very, very low, very, very low. We'll make it in such a way that it doesn't chop into your profits. So we can store your products as much as you want them in our warehouse, and then we can pick up and package for you. That is, if you get an order from Konga, you just need to push us an email, send us the invoice of the order, and then we'll print it out and package it. We'll pick up your order. Okay, this is the order you ordered for item A. We'll put it together, and then we'll deliver to the person you're supposed to deliver to and get back to you, all right, within a short space of time. All this will be made known on the DropOff.ng website. Then we'll deliver. We'll also deliver for you. Then we'll handle returns. If there are cases of returns, they just bring it to the address on your account. All right, because we'll be using our address virtually on your account. So if there's a return, they'll just bring it there. Your name will be on it. We'll sort it and also keep it for you in your vault. So that is all. Some of the things we'll be doing on the DropOff.ng. We also add in the delivery options. We help you deliver to everywhere in Nigeria. But right now we're starting from Lagos. If you're in Lagos, we just deliver within, as a matter of fact, less than 24 hours. We have a dispatch rider stationed that when you get an order, he picks it up and then he drops it where it should go. All of this you get at www.dropoff.ng. It is going to revolutionize how e-commerce and importation business are being done in Nigeria. So over to dropoff.ng and get all the informations. I think the contact details will be there, how to use the services will be there should you have any questions. Yeah, dropoff.ng, www.dropoff.ng. Okay, let's look at another aspect, another thing, another topic which is very, very important, and I call it I put it as taking your importation business a step further. Now we are doing it the mini importation way, the mini importation manifesto way, trying to do it the way it's not done before, using a whole lot of strategies, the payment on delivery strategies, selling from a website strategies, which is new, which I can boldly say I think I am introducing to the Nigerian marketplace, a whole lot of other things, Then why can't we just take it a step further? Let me tell you something. A friend of mine that helped set up Jumia, he attends my mini importation training anytime I organize one. He will always tell me, Mr. Patrick, do you know that Jumia and Konga are not doing anything so special? Jumia and Konga are not doing anything we cannot do. We as a matter of fact, they don't know most of these things. Theirs is just to put the selling system in place, and that's where they're making the money from. All right, if once you have the selling system, sourcing for product is just a breeze, becomes a breeze. So after saying that for a long time, over and over again, I thought to myself, what is with this e-commerce site? Then I realized that we can actually take this mini importation thing to another step further, e-commerce platform. Remember, I told you I'm building two portals. two e-commerce platforms that I'll be selling. You know, maybe if I'll be allowing merchants to come and sell, it will be later. But right now, it's just for you know, where myself and my company, my team will be selling. You know, one is adult toys, strictly adult toys. You know, wowsextoys.com still being developed, adult toys. Then the second one is for my woman. All right, she'll be selling her selling beauty stuffs and all, jabarata.com. all right, so we are still developing all these things. If you go there, you should notice there are online payment platforms, the designs are there, so we are still working on them little by little. But when it's up, believe me, there's nothing much to do other than to make sure you have products there, and then you import products and people buy. Still use the same payment on delivery platform, still use the same courier companies to deliver, just the same thing. And then if you think you're in Kotangora and then it's too heavy for you, then you can use DropOff.ng, you know, to store your products and get a virtual Lagos office, and you know, make it look like you run your business from Lagos, which for me, it's a plus to your business. So that is it, e-commerce site. Then how do you go about putting up this e-commerce site? How do you go about putting up this e-commerce site? Okay, as a bonus, I didn't really promise this in my sales copy and in the marketing of this video tutorial, but then as a bonus, I like training extra bonus to make sure I give you more way than you paid for. All right, and as a bonus, I'm adding a 1 hour video, extra 1 hour video to this video tutorial, and right on the screen you see the link to download the video and watch it. You can watch it live on your phone, on your laptop, or wherever, or you can also download it and watch it offline, whichever way you want it. They are right there on the website. So the video is there, and it's tagged how to create an e-commerce website online store with WordPress. You just need to register your domain name, $10, host it, put in WordPress, which is free, and then you can do all these things yourself, following the step-by-step instruction in the video. As a matter of fact, if you follow the step-by-step instruction, at the end of the day, just find yourself getting an e-commerce site, which is easy. All right, so follow the instructions, go enjoy the video, go enjoy the bonus, download it or watch it, and then make sure you follow the instructions, and you can get an e-commerce site for yourself. Remember, big sites charge up to 500,000, 200,000 naira just to give you the same e-commerce site you can get for yourself using the video tutorials on the video here. There you have it, extra bonus. Go to www.importmanifesto.com/e-commerce and you can watch and of course download a video on how to create an e-commerce website or online store with just WordPress. As a matter of fact, all you need is just the domain name and the hosting. Then everything is free online, and then you can get your e-commerce store running. All right. If you don't want to spend as high as 250,000 naira, which I spent on mine, you know, initially before I employed a full-time developer and designer, you know, that I work with now, then you would want to watch the video and do it yourself. It's simple, you can do it. All you need to do is just say yes, I can, like Obama, and then jump over to importmanifesto.com/e-commerce, download the video, watch it, and then you can get going. Thank you, and see you in the next and of course the last video. Thank you.